Camping and Touring YouTube channel. Thought I do a quick hide video here because I'm not going to have much of a chance to upload any videos while I'm away at this camping event. Just to let you know that I'm all packed up. You can see here, I'm all packed up, ready to go to a Mr. Bunkaroonie camping event that's being held down at Hervey Bay. So it's going to be awesome. I'm going a couple of days earlier, so I'm going to do a little bit of sightseeing around Hervey Bay, having a look around, although I've been there quite a few times now. But there's quite a few things to see at Hervey Bay. It's pretty good shopping there as well, although I'm not planning really to buy anything. But going to check out Dan and Steph's restaurant that won the My Kitchen Rules a number of years back, around about 5 or 6 years ago. So guys, if you're looking for somewhere for a decent meal, go book into Dan and Steph's restaurant right along the front there in Hervey Bay. I think it's just called Dan and Steph's Eat, I think his restaurant's called. He's got two. He's got one that's more like a sort of a pub atmosphere for pub meals, although upper market pub meals. And he's got his own little restaurant that he started after he won the My Kitchen Rules about 7 years ago. Lovely bloke. I've met him a few times. Well, actually, some of you might have seen my cooking videos of late. Oh, probably not of late, but in particular the ones when I was cooking a lot of pizzas. I actually entered a competition, a cooking competition, and Dan and Steph actually judged it. And I actually won it with one of my pizzas that I won, and I won a whole heap of My Kitchen Rules stuff. I think there was an apron, there was these spatulas, a lot of the Dan's rubs and so on as well. Quite a few things. There was even socks and all that, you know, all My Kitchen Rules stuff, utensils to cook with and that. So it was, I couldn't believe it. It was just amazing. So it just proves I must do something right with those pizzas, guys. But I'm not bringing my pizza oven though, guys. Sorry about that. I know Buck did ask me if I could, but honestly, guys, I just want to relax, okay? It's a bit of a holiday. I don't get a lot of chances to go away, so I just don't want the rigors of a cooking pizza, because it's it's a lot of preparation, and I want to go. I want to go do the whale watching tour. I'm thinking of doing that on Thursday morning. Go and do the whale watching tour. I think it starts from 8 to 1 p.m. So as you can see, I got my vehicle all packed up. I got my air fryer. I got the coffee machine, and guys, it's pretty warm here, eh? This is unusual. We've been getting some really cold weather. Even like 2 days ago, it was really cold. For our standard, for up here, even for me, guys, because as you know, I like the cooler weather, and it was really cold there a couple of days ago. But it's like a summer day today. It's very warm and humid, beautiful weather. I tell you what, I hope we get weather like this, guys. If we do, you're going to be in for a treat. But be prepared for the midges, guys, because I've heard that anything above 25 degrees Celsius, you're going to get bombarded by midges. So bring some stuff, the midges. I bought my thermocell. I bought a thermocell backpacker, and I used it for the first time when I was at Fraser Island recently. Oh, my arm's getting sore. It reminded me to bring my extension arm for this thing so I don't get sore arms. I should have connected on this. But I bought one of those thermocell backpacker ones at a local BCF, and I used it recently when I was over at Fraser Island, and in particular the Wynyard Creek. And I'll be buggered, guys, those things actually work. It just had this, they just poof, within 10-15 minutes, exactly like they said, they were gone. So guys, do yourself a favour. Go invest in these thermocells and just walk around with it. Because that's what I'll be doing. Because I got a really bad allergic reaction to the Mozzie bites. I get a real bad rash, and then they go real like bumpy and black, and they stay there for a long time. and itch like crazy, and I have to try very hard not to scratch. So I'm extra careful. I've got a big bottle of what do you call some Aerogard, tropical strength Aerogard, and I've got my thermosol, and I've got heaps of recharging. I've spent about $40 on those recharging little blue things. So I'm just waiting. I've got some visitors coming over shortly, so it's only a short video. I'm going to, if I get a chance to, I'm going to try to do some live videos while I'm over there, and get you to have a look around. So for any of the campers are willing to go on the video, I don't know if I'll bring my real good camera yet. It all depended. I've got a new item I'm waiting for my camera that allows me to actually, while the camera's filming, it will actually upload. I can also upload live footages to YouTube with that, which should give me a lot better quality. But guys, as much as they promised they're going to post it yesterday, they haven't posted it yet, so I don't know what happened there. So unfortunately, the mob down in Brizzy purchased this off over a week ago has let me down and haven't sent it. So even if they send it today, it'll be too late by the time, because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm all packed. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a bit of time in Harvey Bay, because I can't check in till after 2 p.m. Actually, that's a bit confusing. Yesterday I got an email from them to say that they've relaxed the check-in times, that you can check in from 12 noon. Well, this morning, exactly 8:03 a.m., I got another email from them to say that now I can't check in till after 2 p.m. So guys, arriving tomorrow, just double check, because it looks like, guys, that we're not going to be able to get in before 2 p.m. by the looks of it. And I tell you what, you could rock up early, but those gates are locked. I've read reviews that people have rocked up even 5 minutes, 10 minutes earlier, and those gates, they do not let you in until it hits 2 p.m. So I'm going to hang around Harvey Bay. I'm probably going to go into Eat at, that's what it's called, Eat at Dan and Steph restaurant. The winners of My Kitchen Reels. Their food is beautiful. They're lovely people. And I'll tell you what, check out their pork sausages. I'm going to buy some pork sausages. I'm going to cook them up for lunch each day. And they're for me, guys. For me. If you want them, you go buy them yourself. But go to Dan and Steph and check out the pork sausages he's got there. And even better, have a meal there. Hopefully this camera's not too shaky. I promise that next time, actually, my arm is killing me. Actually, let's show you. I'll show you my camp setup, shall we? I don't know, can I flick around to the camp? So here we are, guys. My arm's shaking, I don't know why. Let's go back to me. Let's hold this with both arms. So hopefully that's better. So I'm going to cook a roast in this. Probably Thursday night. We'll cook a roast. So it's all ready to go. I gave it a good clean this morning, so it's nice and shiny. I cooked the roast in it last night, and it came out awesome, guys. Got my coffee machine. Now, it's pretty warm here at the moment, guys. So, I'm taking the ice maker to make up some cold drinks. So it all fits in here. You can see my fridge. It's my 240 volt outlet there. It's my 110 litre Dometic upright fridge. Mostly packed. I've still got a few things to add in there. Just some sausages, and that's about it. A couple of little tables. Got my induction cooktop right there. So I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to predominantly be using 240 volt in my setup, and that's how I've got that set up. And we'll have a look around here. You can see I've still got plenty of room here. So you can see it's all my electrical gear. You would have seen that in the last video. And I've got a helmet here, guys, because the reason I've got a full face helmet there, if you're wondering what that is. Also, I'm bringing a toilet, guys. I'm bringing my own toilet. I'm bringing my own showers, because the way things are going now, with this, this COVID crap thing that's still going on, and it's pretty bad up here at the moment, particularly in this area. I'm not going to use the toilets or showers there. I'm going to use my own. So I've got a toilet here, and I've got the shower down here that I'm going to set up. I've got the base, the floor for the shower. It's my Snow Peak IGT3 table there that I'm taking, and they're the walls from the ostrich wing awning. And I've got some levelers. This is the first time. I just picked these up recently, or I picked them up a while ago, and I haven't used them yet. But they were on sale at the local auto barn. They're about 25–30% off. So these are tread levelers. So I bought them along in case the ground's not level. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much what I'm taking. So it's a quick setup. I want it to be quick. I've got one of these alloy things, so I've got a lot of the other cooking stuff in here. And then, of course, I've got my drawer here as well, which has got a few of the other smaller stuff, spices and etc. In fact, I've got to add some more in there. So that's my setup, guys. I try to travel as light as possible. If you're wondering about that vehicle there, that's not mine, that's my mate's. He's just parking it here while he's overseas in Thailand. So, yeah, the Aerogard, guys. Aerogard. And those thermocells. So let me just flick this back around. So there you go. Tell you what, there we go. Let's try to make it. That's better. So guys, yeah. So I'll be rocking in at 2 p.m. As I said, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I actually got an email from the guys, the RV park that we're staying at, and they said they relaxed the check-in time at 12 noon. That email came in, I don't know, sometime yesterday afternoon and that. But then I got another email 8 o'clock this morning saying that now you can't check in at 12 noon, you have to check in after 2 p.m. But I know a lot of you folks are probably coming on Thursday, and I believe I know for sure they have relaxed the times to check in on Thursday for sure. If not, I'm sure Buck will sort it out, so just rock up whenever you're there. Because it'd be ridiculous to have everyone all parked down the road trying to get in, holding up all the other traffic at 2 p.m. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be relaxed, but it looks like it's not relaxed for tomorrow, unfortunately, which is a shame. I wanted to try to get down there before lunch and be all packed up and just have a bit of an afternoon to relax a bit and do a video. If I bring me good camera, do a video for my YouTube channel on my setup and that. Maybe I was going to say a time lapse, but I don't really need to do time lapse. Not with this setup. Any old days I had to, otherwise the video will last for some 10–20 minutes or whatever. But I don't need to do time lapses when I set this camp set up now, because it's pretty quick. And that's the way I want it, because I'm going to be coming and going. And actually, I forgot that helmet. Probably wondering, why am I taking a helmet? I've got one of those electric scooters. I've owned one for about 3 years, and there's a club that's formed in Harvey Bay, and I've always been wanting to go for a ride with them. but it just never tees up. They usually have their rides late of an afternoon. Well, I don't want to drive all the way down to Harvey Bay, go on a 2-3 hours on this electric scooter, and then drive back at night. I just don't like night driving. I try to avoid it like a plague. Hence why I don't have bull bars and that on the vehicle, and the lights on this are not the best as well, so I just don't do it. When they found out that I'm coming down, I'll be down for the weekend, so they've organised a ride for me on Saturday morning from 10:30 and they're going to take me on a bit of a sightseeing, probably a 2-3 hour ride, and then after that we're going to have lunch at Bunkaroonie. So I'm not taking my scooter. You see that they don't have a scooter here, but they've got spare scooters, and they're going to loan me, someone's going to loan me a scooter that's very similar to mine. And what I mean, oh, Paul Phillips there, that second email may be just a glitch. We'll find out. Yeah, that'd be cool if you can find out, and just put it down in the comment down below. I thought that was kind of strange yesterday, getting an email saying you can check in at 12 noon, and then I get an email 8 o'clock this morning from the same mob to say, no, you can't check in until after 2 p.m. And so I thought, that's really confusing, guys. I'm so confused. I don't know what time I can get there. So I thought, I don't want to go there, rock up, and then sit there like a dork and while trying to wait and then can't get in, and then having to turn around and drive away and drive another 25 minutes or so away back to Harvey Bay or whatever long it takes to get there. So I'm just going to hang around Harvey Bay. I'm going to go catch up with Dan and Steph. I sent them a message before saying I'm going to drop by if you've got a spare table for me so I can have a meal. And hopefully they're there and not running around the countryside. Nearly every time I go there, they're never there. They're running around the countryside doing filming for Channel 7 or 10, whatever they're doing. So hopefully I can catch up with them this time. It'd be great to catch up with them. I met them a couple of times. As I said, lovely people. And boy, can they cook, obviously. And they like my pizzas, guys. I'll sit at the front gate with the beer hand, block the drive. I reckon there'll be a lot of people with winches. They'll just rip the frigging gate off. Let us in, let us in, let us in, or a huff and a puff and I'll blow your gate down. Or better, even worse, I'll get hooked up to the winch and rip it out of its hinges. Oh, wow, guys. I'm just thinking, pretty straight. I've never stayed at this place before, but boy, geez, the owners seem to be pretty strict, eh? I'll bring the tools. Good on you. I don't have a... I've got a toolkit in here. We could probably unbolt it. No, can't play up, guys. Oh, well, we'll get to find out. I've never been there before. Well, actually, that's not true. I've been there heaps of times, the Riverheads, but I've never been to this camping ground. And to be honest, I never knew there was one there. I never knew. I don't know how long they've been there. Apparently, they've been there for a number of years. But I've driven past there so many times because, as you know, I go to Fraser Island a lot. And predominantly when I always go there, I always take the Kingfisher Bay barge or the Woongoolba Creek barge. Most of the time I like to go to the Kingfisher Bay barge because I love Kingfisher Bay. In fact, I just recently stayed there for 3 nights. So I went after the camping trip that I did with my mate down at the Fraser Island. I stayed 3 nights at the Kingfisher Bay Resort. Unfortunately, a lot of my old mates that used to work there don't work there anymore. Unfortunately, the resort's not as good as it used to be. When I say I'm in the resort's wonderful, the accommodation's fine, the food is fine, everything like that's fine. They just don't supply the entertainment like they used to. It's just unfortunately, you used to be able to hire boats and go out fishing, and they don't have that anymore. You used to be able to hire the canoe and go for a paddle up this awesome creek that's just nearby. But you can't do that anymore, although they still have the canoes but you have to only stay within a radius of within 150 metres from where you hire the canoe. So you can't go up to, and the jetty bar at the front, they used to serve some food, hot food out the front there, and you can sit down, and because I tell you what, off the jetty there, when the conditions are right, particularly this time of the year, you will see some amazing sunsets there. It's just incredible. The colours are unbelievable. If you go back on my Instagram page and have a look, go back about five weeks or so ago, you will see some images there that I captured from near the jetty there, and there is no editing in that, guys. That is straight out of the camera. What you see there, exactly what the colours is. Particularly a couple of nights later, there was like walking out, going out to the jetty, and the colours was like a really deep maroony red colour. I've never seen anything like it. People commented and said, you know, well, why you photoshopped that? I didn't Photoshop. That's what it looks like. That colour you see there, exactly what it looks like there. So I know you guys that are heading over to Fraser Island after this trip, mate, you're going to have a ball over there. It's a good time of the year to head over there. There's no school holidays, so it's not going to be crowded like it normally can be, and the conditions are really ideal right now over there. Be prepared for a little bit of rain. It always rains there, but in saying that, I spent a whole almost 10 days there recently, and it didn't rain at all, guys. The whole time, didn't even see a drop of water. Australian camping, and oh, I can't read the comments. Oh, look, there's a few comments. A second, I'm always at the gate with the, I'll bring the tools, cool. I'm going to the Bunkaroonie event too. Australian camping and 4-wheel drive. That's Rob. Hey, there's Steve. Hi, Steve, how you going? This is just going to be a quick video just to say that I'm all packed up, ready to go. I showed around my vehicle. I showed all the gear, what I'm taking. It's pretty warm here. I don't know where you are. There's a wanderer. Hello. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I love your videos. Pretty warm, guys. So I'm going to take my ice maker. I packed it in the vehicle. Is Buck bringing bunks? Is that referring when he went to a his first camping event up near Gloucester, and it was in the middle of winter, and we're all at a pub. That'll be right. I don't trust you guys. Actually, I think I'm going to shoot off down to the rum. I might get a bottle of Royal Liqueur and get some cream. So I can make up some, so instead of having rum and Coke, I'll just have some Royal Liqueur on ice with a bit of cream. Oh, it's nice. So that might be my drink. So I'm going to shoot off down to the distillery soon. I'm just waiting for my sister to arrive here and see if she wants to join me. And hopefully she won't be too far away. No, it is referring to the name of your video. We're all at the pub. Really? What did I name the video? Yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up too. I won't be able to get there till after. I don't know if you saw before, but I was mentioning, I got an email from him yesterday to say they relaxed the check-in and you can check in at 12 noon. I got another email from them this morning at 8:03 a.m. saying that, no, you can't check in till after 2 p.m. So I'm going to leave early, but I'm going to hang around Harvey Bay for a while, because there's no point going there if we're going to have to end up sitting out the front, sitting there like idiots, waiting for this gate to open at 2 p.m. So I'm going to go look around Harvey Bay and go and catch up with Dan and Steph and see if I can get a table. They get pretty popular there, guys. You normally got a book, but I sent Dan a message before to see if I can get in. I don't know if he's got back to me yet or not. I'll have to check, and hopefully I can get in and might just sit around there and have a coffee there and find a bit of a park and go to the shopping centre. I might actually get a haircut before I get there. It's got to the point I'm starting to brush my hair again. When it gets to the point I have to brush my hair, I know that's time I need a haircut. So my mum's hanging up my washing. Just one towel that I'm taking for tomorrow. She's dragging it on the dirty ground. Mum, don't dirty me towel.
I'm not dirty it.
You're not dirty towel. She's dragging it on the dirt. Oh my gosh. I have to flick it out. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Hotel making a killing out of us. Ha! That's cool. Oh, well, you guys can have your beer. I'll have my royal liqueur on ice and cream. Because I'm taking my ice maker, guys. Any of you guys want any ice? Just look for my camp. I'm sure you know what it looks like and what I look like. And say, can I have some ice? Because this thing pumps out the ice, so it's going to be there. So, and I'm hooking up to 240, although my ice maker is a 12 volt, but I'm hooked up to a 240 volt power, so I don't have to bog myself down with solar panels everywhere getting in the way, etc. So yeah, but geez, I'm amazed how warm it is today. It's just crazy. What's it say? Look, ambient temperature, okay, it's 28.6 degrees. Ambient temperature is 28.6 degrees right now at 47% humidity. Unbelievable. How's that, eh? 28.6 degrees right now here in Bundy. It's a lot warmer. I just hope that doesn't lead to rain. It's a little bit of concern. Usually when it gets really crazy hot like this time of the year, you sure enough, you got your storm will break. So just in case. Yeah, the roast was so nice, guys. I actually bought a roast that's a bit quality, better quality than what I normally buy. So instead of buying a pork roast that's worth $7-8 a kilo, I bought one that was worth $11 a kilo, and what a difference. It's so nice. I got leftovers, just a bit of leftover in the fridge that I'm going to eat tonight, but I got one. Where is it? It's so bad. I'm just getting in the fridge. There we are. Planning going to cook this on probably Thursday night, I reckon. Okay, it's only a little one, guys. It's only about 1.1 kilos. So cook that one. But I do have two roasts here. I've got another one here that maybe Sunday night. It's not very big again. This is only about 0.8 of a kilo. I've got this one that's already marinated, Australian beef roast. So I'll cook that in my air fryer, guys, because it's got a rotisserie, whatever you pronounce it, rotisserie, whatever. And fridge is at 4 degrees Celsius. Freezer's 27.5. Very impressed with this. At 4 degrees, because I opened the door, it was on about 2 degrees. So I don't have any ice creams. I'm not bringing any ice creams. What have I got in the freezer in case someone asks? I've got some spring rolls, and I've got a couple of really nice frozen steak veggie pies. What you cooking for me at the camp, mate? Oh, some witchetty grubs we could find lying around. No. I actually have eaten witchetty grubs, and it does taste like chicken when you cook it, but I've only eaten it cooked. And that was actually over in Fraser Island many, many years ago when I was camping over at Wynyard Creek. I found some witchetty grubs, whatever they're called. I think that's how you pronounce it. Back those days, I mean, obviously, if there's any there now, they're protected. You can't take them. But back those days, it was forestry, so you could do all that. You was even allowed to take a chainsaw back those days. And I used to always carry a chainsaw in the back of my Range Rover. Back in the forestry days, when the forestry used to run the place, because they appreciated you. I'd be driving around, and I actually, if there's a tree falling down on the track, I'd get my chainsaw out, clear it out the way, and it saves them guys a job. So they were all fine. But boy, weren't those the days. Geez, there was a lot of tracks around there. It's just some of the most awesome places. But all those tracks are closed now. Let me see the comments. Let's go back to the comments. Something about a fridge. I lost the comments. We'll be running over for dinner. My fridge is running at -2.4. Wow. You got it set really cold, Rob. What you cooking in dinner? I got my fridge set at the coldest it can. I found with this in summer. See, this is a tropical fridge, guys. It's not designed for cold climates, okay? So it likes the warmth. The hotter it is, the better it kind of runs. So it's actually got a mode in it that if it's below 16 degrees Celsius, it's like a heater thing. You hit this other button and then it allows the fridge to operate. But I found that you've got to put it at the coldest setting. If you don't put it at the coldest setting, then it doesn't run too well. But in summer, you don't put it at the coldest setting, because if you do, a lot of your stuff, half your stuff in the fridge will freeze. Like the freezer right now at -27.4 degrees Celsius. So, and I've seen it go down to almost -30. So it kind of cycles on and off. It's got really good insulation. It's very efficient, and it'll run for probably, if it's really hot, it'll run for like an hour, and then it'll switch off for 45 minutes or an hour. So it's only kind of running half the time, and even then it doesn't draw a lot. So I'm really happy with this fridge. But now, after owning it for a while, I'll do another video on this one day. And I've now worked out exactly how to use it, how to combat the cooler weather, how to set up for the cooler weather, and how to set it up when it's warm. So when it's warm, I don't set it the coldest. I set it at number 3 out of 4. So you got 4 settings. So you can't, like your conventional fridges, drawer fridges that you pull out, set at, you know, minus this compartment at that temperature and this compartment at that one. These upright fridges are just by Phil. Lunch is ready. Okay, cool. Are you having a pub meal, are you? I'm just having some probably a bit of bickies or some ham, probably some tomato, a bit of a sandwich. That's all I'm going to have for lunch, and eat the rest over the pork that I cooked last night, and the salad. So yeah, how long are we going for? Half an hour. Cool. All right, it's not many people on, only 11. I know this time of the day, and probably throughout the next week, I'm going to periodically, every now and then, just out of the blue, if I've got a bit of spare time, and I'll just grab my phone and do a live feed and show you around the camp, and hopefully not being chased away by midgies. So, but she's warm enough. They're going to be around, guys. They're going to be around, so just be prepared for them. If it's anything to go by, there's a coffee shop just up the road, not far from there. And as soon as you go out the back, I've been there at times, as soon as you go out the back, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. I like a sausage roll. I don't have any sausage rolls, Rob. It'd be buggered. I went there the other day. I might have to go this afternoon. And they I didn't have the sausage rolls. In fact, this brand here, if you can ever find this, these baked provisions, guys. These are awesome. It's frozen, and there's sausage rolls in these. Oh, so yummy. They're usually always in the freezer, but our local Super IGA here in Bundy, last couple of times I went there, they didn't have any. So actually, you reminded me after I go out to the rum distillery, choose a drink that I'm going to have while I'm camping. I don't know which one yet. Probably the raw liqueur. I'll have to shoot off down to IGA and get some whipped cream. That's for the drink, not for anything else, unfortunately. And so I can have rocks. What do you call those drinks? Rocks on ice or something? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, it'll be a raw liqueur on ice with a dash of cream. That's my drink of choice, I think. Okay, cool. Have a good lunch. Tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow, hey? It'll be after 2 p.m, Rob. I don't think you can get in until 2 p.m. Like I mentioned, I got an email. Yesterday I got an email saying we can get in at 12 noon. This morning, 8 o'clock, I got an email saying now I can't get in until after 2 p.m. So just double check that. I'm just going to rock up after 2 p.m. Unless you're there, guys. Unless you are there and you said you got there before 2 p.m. Send me a quick message. Let me know. I'll jump in the car wherever I am and then pop over straight away. But I'm not going to rock up and just sit there and wait till 2 p.m. It's too far to go all the way from Harvey Bay to the camp. And then go there, find it's closed, and then having to drive all the way back into Harvey Bay again to kill a couple hours or whatever, and then drive back again. I think it's about 25 minute drive or whatever each way. So I don't want to spend almost an hour in the car back and forward. Bugger that. So I'll just hang around Harvey Bay till about 1:30 and then head to the camp. But if you get in any earlier and it's no drama, let me know and I'll get there straight away. All right, I'm going to go and have a drink. Pretty warm out here. Thank God it's not as humid. It says that humidity is at 48%. Where was it, yesterday or the day before? Humidity was at 97% here, guys. 97%. So how crazy is that? But it's now reading 28.2 degrees right now out the back of my house. But there's a nice cool breeze coming through. It's actually present. There's not a breath of wind, hardly a breath of wind blowing. If we get weather like this for the next week, it's going to be magic. It's going to be magic, eh? But I'm actually hoping it'll be a bit cooler to keep the midges away. I hope it's not going to be as warm as this, guys. So we'll find out soon enough. All right, I'm going to go now. So thanks for those 13 people on now. Thanks for joining in. Is there any other messages in here? I can't bring the chat up. I've lost the chat. Is the chat still working? No point me asking you. You'll answer and I can't see. Why is the chat not working? Oh, well, I got no idea. It doesn't matter. So if you're asking any questions, guys, so I can't answer because there's no chat here. It won't come up. These freaking phones. Oh, well. It's a shame this new device for my camera didn't arrive. It's an addition add-on for my external recorder that I use on my really good camera. If it had arrived, I would have brought me good camera around and I could have done live feeds from it, while my really good camera is being recorded. So unfortunately, the guys let me down. They didn't send it when they said they were, and it's not going to arrive in time now. So, and I actually paid extra to speed up. They wanted more money to speed up the the time to deliver it, and obviously I'm going to contact them and ask for that money back because it's not arriving in time. So, alright guys, I'll see you at camp, eh? Cheers. How do I turn this off?